Hi, I'm Randi Altman. We're here at NAB 2024, and this is Michelle Gallina from Adobe. Michelle.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
So great to be here.
It's really good. Now, we're not going to talk necessarily about product. We're going to talk about a training event that we are partnering on.
We're so excited.
Which is really cool.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
So it's called Adobe plus postPerspective, free training for Premiere, which I think really rolls right off the tongue.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. The goal of the training is really to help professional editors learn Premiere. So at this point in any editor's lives, the value of knowing multiple applications to get the job is prominent. So if you don't know Premiere or you want advanced abilities in Premiere, we're doing an advanced training with postPerspective, and also training people on After Effects from an editor's perspective, not from a motion designer perspective. So that's our goal with the training and why we partner together.
Well, I think it's pretty cool because we interview people all the time they're not just on one system, and they can't be anymore. This world just won't allow it. But, maybe we will talk product. This Premiere Pro has grown over the years to become, a serious collaborative editing system. It's not just, documentaries or it's more and more commercials now. Yeah. But also episodics and feature films that win Oscars.
I'll tell you, I've been at Adobe for almost 20 years now, and it has been such a wonderful ride to watch the trajectory of Premiere Pro.
Yep.
And you're absolutely right. Premiere Pro had the perception that it was good for short form, documentary, maybe some commercials. But over the years, we've really partnered with industry leaders who are producing these monumental films, and we're working very closely with their editorial team to make sure Premiere is of the caliber of what they want. And so right now, one of our big wins this past last year was Everything Everywhere All at Once was edited in Premiere Pro, and Paul Rogers, the editor, took Premiere to its fullest, beyond. If you didn't know Premiere could do it, you knew he could do it now. And it was really a catalyst to helping him win that Oscar because of the flexibility, the ability to put all this stuff on the timeline and really doing crazy stuff with it. And he did it so much in-app. He didn't go to After Effects as one would think. A lot of it was done in Premiere, and he really, really did an amazing job.
I can't even imagine what his timeline looked like just because that movie is all over the place, and he was able to make it cohesive, and it was amazing. So I'm assuming you took some of the things that you learned from you meaning Adobe, the things that you learned from that film, and threw it back into the app. I'm assuming, and same thing with Kirk Baxter and the David Fincher films.
Exactly. Kirk and David Fincher and his team was probably one of the forerunners, I should say, where we worked really closely with the team to make sure it is what it is. One of the features that they helped us define and produce was productions, which is very similar to what you would get in Avid, where you can actually work with teams, multiple versions, checking in and checking out, and working with a large team, even if it's remote, which is even better.
Yeah.
And so the team really, Kirk and his team really helped with that.
Which is cool, because it's real world, you're learning in the real world, you're adding it to, and you guys are constantly growing and adding stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But to get back to the training, which is really important. So there's going to be, I'm going to be interviewing a documentary editor on the Bon Jovi documentary.
Alex Trudeau, he's amazing. Alex is a former Avid, and he actually been using Premiere Pro on his documentary stuff, loves it, and his stories of how Premiere has really helped him. For example, there was so much archival footage in the Bon Jovi series, which is releasing April 26th. So much archival. He had to go through 8 80 hours of footage from like years and years and years ago from MTV in Australia, like crazy stuff. And he used text-based editing with a lot of the interviews, and so he has a lot to say about it. A lot of paradigms to change in terms of how Premiere Pro can handle a monumental documentary. It's a 4-part series that's going to be on Hulu.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It is. So there'll be a couple of interviews, but the training is really the key for the
That's
day.
right. That's
right. Some of your John Knowles is going to be
John
one of
Knowles,
the trainers, and then who else?
We're going to have Carl Soleil, Adobe's Carl Soleil, who works in Hollywood. That's where he lives, and he works and breathes this stuff, and he helps all of the editors in Hollywood be successful in Premiere Pro. John Knowles, strong trainer, very smart, knows the Avid workflows in and out, and he knows what struggles that they face and how to integrate that with Premiere. So he's going to be one of our star trainers. And excuse me, we're also going to have a couple other, we have a Karina Amata who works for Adobe. She's going to be there. Ian Robinson is going to help train editors on After Effects.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
It's going to be really, really good build up. Well, you're so excited to be actually help get it out there and help people learn.
Yeah. So, and we're helping. We're happy to help with the partnership, and people could go to the postPerspective website, postperspective.com. You could register for the event.
Did we say it was free?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
So, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, Randi, it was so great to see you.